So I had created a small data frame based on my data set. So height is there, weight is also there. So this is my x, this is my y. So we are having two options with this. Either we can go for stats model, or we can go for Scikit-learn. In both the options, we will be getting the same equation for predicting. Let's take an example of first stats model from, or you can say import stats models dot API as MS. Okay, so Statsmodels dot API as MS. So MS is an instance of, you can say, is an alias of API. So if I say MS, before going to the MS, I need to make sure I should have input and output. For me, input is this X and output is weight. That good to go. So for better understanding, I am putting this X as an height and Y as an weight. So because we are in single variable in X, so we need to add a manual constant here. X equal to MS dot add constants X. So it will help me to create one more column. This column will be used for making intercept. Otherwise, you will not be getting the intercept value with single column. It is a technical requirement of stat models. So MS OLS is stand for ordinary least square method. It is as good as you are saying linear regression. So first we have to go for our output, then we go for our input, then we have to go for fit, and I'll say I have to store it MD model 1. So MD dot summary, I'll be getting a detail of my linear equation. So this is my R square, which is pretty good, it's near to 1. Then I am having the one constant, it is as good as intercept. Then I am in slope. So my equation would be, if I say y would be my weight. So if I write like this, weight equal to 8.8321 into my height plus, then constant is my -1, so I should go for like this. So this is my linear equation which I am getting from this. So let's verify whether I am getting same case. So I am creating one more column, let's say weight 1. I am putting same equation which I got from this summary. I will say this height now. This is my prediction. For height 72, it's predicting 156. Then subsequently data is there. So if you see, if I plot this, I'll be getting a straight line. PLT dot scatter. Let me get the existing data first. This is my height, and this is my weight. So let me label it as existing data. So let me see the first existing one, then I'll plot my linear line there. So this is my data. For better reading per se, I'm just putting labels. X label, this is my height. Y legend, Y axis is my weight. And I'm saying I'm looking for legend also be display. So that is my data. So let me figure out what to plot my predicted weight. So that is weight 1. I'll name it label. Say predicted weight. Let's see. It should be a linear one, straight line out by there. So this is my predicted weight. This is a linear equation. So it is as good as the straight line. If you have any prediction, you will get a prediction on this linear line only. Let's take an example. So if I would like to have a prediction of, let me take equation. Likewise, if I say, suppose my height is 80, what would be my weight? So in that case, you see 2 to 7 is there. So if I say 2 to 7 will be intersecting here. So let me show you on this chart. I say plot, scatter. I'll say my height is 80. So I'm referring my equation here as it is for y. I say label, say test case. Now you see the output would be on your line. So 80 and interception would be on the same line. So you always be getting an output from the line only. Even if you are getting some value outside of this range, still this linear line will get extended on the same slope and will be getting output from that only. So take an example. We do have one more option with us. Rather than calling function, we can call predict method of model class, or you can say model reference. I say weight 2. I say MD, which is a reference of my this fit. So I say MD dot predict. Then I'll say I'll go for height. I'll take 2-dimensionator. Then I have to take X because it is looking for constant also. So see, output would be same. No change in output. If you are using equation, then it's also okay. If you are using predict method, then also it's okay. So in that case, I'll be getting same output.